What's up, guys? It's Brendan from Market Makers. Been a couple days since the last video. Looking at the range here, I showed you these trades the other day, but all we've been doing in our room is trading this Bitcoin range, okay? And we had a great XRP long last night, and it worked out really well for the room, guys. I want to give you an update on the Bitcoin price action, what I see happening. I saw a lot of YouTube updating their thumbnails. I think Kirby has 87K, 84K now or something, based on a foghorn pattern, he's calling it, that we broke out of. I know Four Flies is up to 130K now. So guys are jacking their numbers up. And of course, the king, Coins Kid, has had 200K, whether Bitcoin's at 29K or Bitcoin is at 65K. It doesn't matter. It's all 200K. So he's got his shtick down. Very good at marketing. Very, very good. So we'll see if we hit any of the targets that he forecast, by the way. XRP, I think he still has at $27. I think it hit, what, $1.27 or something yesterday on a nice little pump. So he's got a little bit ways to go, like another 2,700%. We'll see if he can get that target. Let's look at the Bitcoin price action. So what happened here, guys? This is a 4-hour time frame. We're going to go over some key resistance levels that have to be flipped in order for Bitcoin to move up. I'm going to show you some interactions with the fib, okay? So we had the dragon pattern form, dropped the price at the all-time high, and I showed you guys this in the Navarro pattern. We traded this. This was a 9.5% market movement, formed the red bat, again, a bearish pattern, 6.5%, 7% market movement. Everybody was calling this a scam wick on YouTube. Well, I mean, we captured it in the pattern and traded it. So this was 16% of the market movements right here. Really, really profitable trade in this trending range, okay? This dashed red line, the 63,747, is key resistance to Bitcoin. It is currently your market top. Now, when I say market top, I don't mean Bitcoin can never go above it. I'm saying it's your current market top, okay? So let's look at this. Why is that the current market top? Because after the all-time high, you tested it and got rejected. You tested it and got rejected. You can just count that as one. Let me turn this magnet off. And he tested it here and got rejected. And then you got above it and got rejected, and now you're falling, okay? So basically, 3 strikes, you're out. Bitcoin needs to flip this. It needs to get above 63.8, hold it as support, and move up, okay? So far, it has been unable to do that. Now, there's a couple different patterns forming, but guys, the big news of the day that most of the TA guys on YouTube don't track at all is the DXY, okay? They think they understand it. They don't. I traded Forex for 20 years. Guys, the Fed's probably going to announce that they're tapering, okay? If they announce they're tapering, that bullishness in the dollar is probably baked into the FX market, but I don't think it's baked into the crypto market at all because most people in crypto have no idea about what the dollar and what it does, okay? So the dollar had a nice falling wedge here. We pumped out of it. It's a bullish bat pattern. We call it a bearish cipher. Look at that, on point D, on the dot. Dropped. It is pumping back up. The dollar is most likely going to make its high for the year in the month of November of this tapering announcement, okay? Affects all the currencies, but it affects Bitcoin as well because of that inverse relationship of the movement with Bitcoin. So I've said this the previous couple of videos. I don't see Bitcoin making massive all-time highs, like into the 80s, into the hundreds, when the dollar is also pumping and surging. We also have the Dow Jones, which I don't have the chart in front of me, but it's trading in a bearish butterfly as well, which could go to the extension, so it might have a little bit of a run left, but everything is primed to slide, okay? I don't think Bitcoin's going to get a big pour in of money of people who want to buy 62K, 64K Bitcoin. It could, guys. It's a possibility. I just don't see that happening, okay? The best thing you can hope for, I think, is just some range trading. Let the alts run, okay? Fine, get a second alt season going, make some money on the alts. But with Bitcoin itself, let's see where it can go. So I do see, let me throw this on here, I do see a bearish pattern. I'm not going to use a magnet, so it'll be pretty close to exact. I do see a bearish pattern here. We're going to go here. This is going to be a cipher, guys. And this will go up to the 786. Ooh, had it on the dot, even with the lag. There it is. Oh, all right, close enough. 65,462, guys. So right in that 65.5 range, 65.5 is where Bitcoin could pump up to. I don't see that happening. It's just with the dollar news coming out, the Fed, it could be out by the time this video gets published, but with the Fed saying they're going to taper, most likely saying they're going to taper, that strengthens the dollar, I think this is going down. So let's look at to where this could go, but let's first look at some Fibonacci TA since we're trading with Fibonacci patterns, okay? So let me throw on Fib circle from our swing low to swing high. You can guys see what I'm looking at here, okay? Swing low to swing high. You see this fib circle? What are fibs, guys? They're basically pivot points for price, okay? So you have a box here. Let me show you this box. Draw it really quickly. This box is of keen interest to me. Man, this lag is brutal. Every time I want to make a YouTube video. All right, this box, this grid right here is keen interest to me. The 62,550, the fib circle cutting right through it. Again, a key pivot point. And let me show you one more thing. Let's throw on the Ichi and see where the cloud is, okay? So we have our cloud resistance, peak resistance right at 62,550. You're in the moving average right now, and this is the 4-hour time frame, okay? So you can see this right here, this intersection point. This, to me, it looks like we're going to dump, okay? Where are we going to dump to? We're going to dump into the 50s. I've been saying that for a couple of videos. We're not able to hold 63.8 as support. We can't get above that key resistance, 63,747. Let's flip to the 1-hour time frame. To save some time, I drew the box already, okay? So there's the same box with the fib circle on here. Let me turn the fib circle off so you can see this a little bit better. All right. So you can see on this fib on the 1-hour time frame, we are trading just climbing up along the cloud. Now we hit 62,550, already got rejected and dropped, and now we're trying to recover and move back up, okay? That second recovery, if we get up there and touch that fib circle with the Fed announcement, I think this thing's dropping, even though we got this really billowy, beautiful green support cloud. Where could we drop to, Brendan? Well, the good news is it's a bullish pattern, guys. It is a bullish pattern, but because it is a Fibonacci pattern, it requires us to descend first. Let's go ahead and grab this. So we have our low to our high to our low. Get our C point up here. I don't have the magnet on, guys. It's going to be pretty close. And let's get this down to the 886. Let's get an idea about price. 911, 896, 884, close enough. All right, so let's move this over. Let's color this green so it doesn't confuse people. So this is, my picture's in the way. Where's that price at? 58,302 roughly, okay? So you could also just bounce off this GAN support here at 58.9, okay? But this is a bullish shark pattern. So this pattern, and it does have extensions that could take you further down, but just to give you an idea, this is the, I guess you'd call this mid to high 50s, and it could drop lower, but this would be your first point of where you could possibly fall to, okay? And again, I think all that's going to happen right up here in this grid. You're going to see price descend from here. It's climbing back up. News will come out, boom, hit the fib circle, all the confluence of everything, and you're going to see price start to descend. And it doesn't mean it's going to drop in a straight line, guys. This could be going sideways, slowly gating down. But let's see where we could go here on a bounce back up. So on a bounce back up, let's just get an idea of some price targets, okay? If Bitcoin does retrace here and then wants to pull back up, you could have your 618 at 62K, your 127 at 66K, and your 1618 at 68,175, which would be a new all-time high. It doesn't have to make any of these targets. It doesn't even have to fall here. It could fall further down. It could stop here in a support cloud and come back up, guys. It is just a Fibonacci pattern that has printed, so I am sharing it with you. These patterns are not valid until they get to point D. And again, if there's a lot of downward momentum, this could go to extensions as well. So we have a bearish pattern on the 4-hour time frame, which requires Bitcoin to go up again to 65.5 roughly, and a bullish pattern which requires Bitcoin to go down. Now, my bias would be to this bullish pattern. I don't think Bitcoin's going up to 65.5. I don't think it can get past this 63,747. I do believe, and I'm in the small minority of YouTube TA people, that Bitcoin will retrace to the 50s. And because I do believe that, I will be looking for opportunities to short. And if it shows me something else that it's going to go long, then I'll be looking for opportunities to long. I trade. I don't care which way it goes. But to me, this looks like it's going down, guys. It's going down past 58.9 most likely, or at 58.9 as a retracement. And then in the end of the day, what is that? It's 3,000 points. It's not a big deal. And if it keeps rolling down, like I said, there's extensions. There'll be other patterns that print as there's more candles. But it's a 3,000, 4,000 point move. We shall see, my friends. We shall see. Be very aware of that intersection right here, okay? That intersection, and that looks like, what, 17 hours? So like 5 o'clock Eastern time. I mean, I don't know if this timing is accurate on the fib circle, but that could come out at any point. It's like 1 o'clock here now. So whenever the Fed comes out, it'd just be interesting to see if price does hit this right away. So guys, keep your eye on this. We'll see if we pump up to this cipher at 65.5 or if we fall down. This grid is key. Guys, if you like this type of trading, check out our room. The link is in the Discord, or the link is in the YouTube video description to our Discord. And as well, check out BitGet, $630 in bonuses. Click our link. You can unlock those bonuses. They have a Bitcoin tournament, 100 Bitcoin tournament going on. You only need an email to register, guys. No VPN is required. All right, guys, take care. Happy trading. Talk soon.